Well, Scott, you mentioned it earlier. Temperature's going to take a nosedive, but not as much precipitation as maybe people up north is going to see.
Well, we're going to get as much precipitation. We're just going to get it more in the liquid form. And
Which is
well up
better.
to the north of us, northern Nebraska, northeastern Nebraska, up into southeastern South Dakota. They're going to be talking about some fairly significant snow up there. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But right now, we're looking at rain for us. It's warm now, and it's going to stay that way. Let's take a look at the almanac and see what we did today. We were up to 57. Our normal high would be 39. Record high is 65. That was back in 1933. 39 the low this morning, 19 the normal low, 24 below zero. That was the record back in 1989. And no rain today. We're going to change that over the next 24 to 48 hours, and we can see the rain beginning to approach from the west and the southwest. It's a big system, came in from the west coast, and it's pulling up moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and it's going to be bringing us a lot of rain. There's some mist and drizzle around right now, but the rain will arrive early tomorrow morning. Temperature-wise, we're pretty warm. As I said, 57, 54 is the dew point. Humidity 89%. Winds out of the south-southeast at 14. The barometer is steady. Around northwest Missouri and northeast Kansas, we got a breeze coming at us out of the southeast, and that's got everybody in the mid to upper 50s tonight, and we're not going to cool down much in terms of overnight lows. Basically going to stay in the mid-50s. 53 here in St. Joseph, 54 tonight in Maysville, 55 at Mound City and Rockport. So it's going to be a warm night. As we look around the heartland, the 4 states, basically 50s all over the place. But that's going to change because we've got some cold air coming in. So as we look at national radar, here's this big area of disturbed weather that's moving our way, and once it gets here, it's going to set in for a while. In fact, let's put this in motion, see what it's going to look like over the next several hours. So by early tomorrow morning, about 6 o'clock or so, that's when we should see the rain begin to move into northwest Missouri. It will have been in northeast Kansas for a while. And then it's just going to be around really for the bulk of the day. By about 6 o'clock Monday morning, so 24 hours later, the rain will begin to pull away. But there's some mixed precipitation behind that, some snow further back on the backside of that system, the cold side of it. That's why we may see a mix of precipitation Monday afternoon. Again, we're not talking any accumulation. The ground temperature right now is about 49 degrees, so it's still pretty warm. But we're going to be on the cold side of this thing for a while, and that's why we're going to be seeing some chances of snow. In terms of rainfall over the next 24 to 48 hours, yeah, maybe 1.3 inches here in St. Joseph. When all is said and done, we'll just have to see, but it's going to be pretty good rain. If you're heading down to Arrowhead Stadium on Monday as the Chiefs take on the Raiders, kickoffs at noon. At kickoff time, it'll be about 39 degrees, cloudy skies, 60% chance of a rain-snow mix, gusty winds out of the west, and it's just basically going to be that way throughout the game. Here's your forecast. Mostly cloudy tonight, down to 53 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, patchy fog, cloudy, breezy, rainy all day long, high 59 degrees. Then as we look ahead, 39 on Christmas Day is the high temperature, a 70% chance of precipitation, mostly rain, maybe a little snow mixed in, especially in the afternoon. Another chance for some light snow Tuesday and Wednesday. And look at those high temperatures, only in the 30s, and we get down into the teens by the latter part of next week for nighttime lows.